Welcome, and once again, thank you for inviting me onto your screen. So, in yesterday's stream, what did we do? We fixed up the display context menu and the skill tooltip. And then we sorted out a targeting line. These things here. I might want to add a bit of a curve. I did talk about putting a bit of a curve into it and then sort of making some sort of Bezier curve and approximating it. And we'll probably still do that, but it'll probably be on the back burner. What you can notice are these little square brackets around each squad. And that's basically if the squad's being targeted by, say, a fireball or water fire or any other skill that hits the entire squad, this little targeting thing will show. I am, for the time being, going to put it the same colour as the targeting reticule, just so that we have a constant colour scheme. Now, I am a bit familiar that it might cause a bit of, what's the word? Colour clashing with the green health bar if you have, what is it? Protanopia? Is that the red-green colour? What a bloody... Yes, Protanopia. Wrote something about red-greenness. So yeah, we might change this, or we might just put in a color blindness filter, or alternate UI color scheme or whatever. But that's the stuff being on the way now. Currently, if we go to where we are, I've also made the battle scene test, so we don't need to click on this spawn new group. It just does it automatically on load. If we build our project, which so you can currently see the targeting is, we'll pause for the timing. The targeting is not great. Normally this will only happen if we do something like this. So now that I'm targeting the Bubba, it's only the Bubba squads selected that should be having, but the thing is we can't position it properly, unfortunately. So also I might want to make it so that if we right click, we don't proceed escape. So something that I did work on before the stream was trying to work out the minimum and maximum values of each X. So yeah, minimum and maximum values of each shown enemy on the screen. Yes. I also made it so their X coordinates sort of matched up, so that we go from right to left. Sorry, yeah, not from left to right. Yeah. So this will be put on the left hand side, then the other. So we want min Y, min X even, to be enemies. Rank start dot position X. Now we know, so yeah, this will be the one on the furthest left hand side of the row, the rank. Also, so the first one's visible, but we don't know if the second one's going to be visible. So let's say if there's only 2 in the group, then only enemies rank start and rank start +1 would be shown. So I'm also going to set max X to be if enemies rank start +1 is visible, then max x equals the first one's dot position x, or rather math f dot maximum of this. Also, we want to +2, want the one the furthest to the right. If it was that dot x, comma, wait, max x, yep. Min y equals that. Yes, we're we going up or are we going down? You know, I might have accidentally fixed a spider bug that completely. I don't know. It just feels that it's in the right. Whatchamacallit? So math dot min of min x. That. Don't need that. Oh yeah, that semicolon goes there. Actually, we can duplicate this for 1. Else if add a 1 here. And again, else, because we know that this is visible anyway, so we can. That's massive rank start dot position dot x, and yeah, so we know that if the first enemy of the rank is invisible, then the other two are also invisible. That's just basically how it works. So now that we have our min x and we have max x, I'm just thinking, what do I need to do? Yes, I'm going to work out their size, so we're going to, if we are in the front row, then the health bar would be on the top. Actually, no, let's do the max thing to begin with, and then we can work away. So target bracket equals get node of it's a 9 patch rect. Before I forget, I want to rename this to squad targeted display rather than target display. Target bracket dot size is equal to a new vector 2, which is max x minus minimum of x. I'm going to hard code it to 512 for the time being. But yeah, we'll work on the vertical size later on. This is a 9-patch rectangle, so I don't need to worry about the thing being squished or what have you. Target bracket dot position would be it would be target bracket size divided by -2. So basically you want to make a bit half. Yeah, so hang on, I'll show you. This targeted display is currently 1200 by 500. It's at -600 by -398. What? Oh, I think I manually positioned this. So if this was -250, it'd be, oh yeah, that'd be definitely wrong. Okay. So this is good for the this is correct for the x-axis, but not on the y. I'm going to get the x positions down, and then do the y positioning afterwards. But now I'm going to put this as minus. Maybe like -4/5 of it. Sure. Target bracket dot size dot x dot y multiplied by -0.8 for the time being. Now, the way set it up should be fine. I'm gonna work. So it should. I should work it out on the x-axis, but the height's going to be all buggered up. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's too close together. Way too close together. It's centered all right, which is, I kind of thought it would be. Min x equals max x min. Max x equals max of the current max x in its position. But the position doesn't take into account the size. So I think after we've done all this, we'll need to say, okay, max x, sorry, var sprite size equals oh no, we have sprite dimensions here. Max x plus equals sprite dims dot x divided by 2, and the same with the min x minus equals that. So if we run it now, it should just clip the left and rightmost sprites, the 2 brackets, and from there we can add a sort of a buffer. Yeah, you can see here the the Kotori's not. It's because this. I think I know what's going on. You see here Yes, you can see that because it's a bit off-centered, and then this this is going to be put on the center. You can see the Couture is the only the left one, and the right one have been done. The watermelons are fine because there's only 3 of them. Hang on, if we heal, spawn a new group. Oh, that's a yeah. You're not supposed to spawn a new group when the new one's already been killed. So yeah, we're gonna have to re-go. Right. You can see here, because the watermelon, it's a bit, they've been positioned a bit off center because of this stagger X variable, and I haven't been able to account for that. But all you have to do is minus sprite seams.x plus sprite separation.x. Just need half of that. Don't need that minus. Over 8, I think. Right, that's not going to do anything because it's not the size that I want to do. So I've completely whiffed that. And just keep taking L's today. Position equals that. Target size of that minus this. So that should shift the sprite separation, the sprite dimensions or whatever, so they wouldn't be clipped, I think. Okay, it's better but not perfect. Good with the watermelons, you can see it all. I think it might be a thing to do with things that these are actually squares, and the actual sprite isn't pushing its full dimensions. Also, if we spawn a new group, that doesn't. When we spawn a new group, it should reposition them, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I wish there was something like in Unity where you can just pause the actual scene and actually click on something and it'll actually show you the actual size and dimensions of it. So we are taking the sprite, no, want to shift it by the sprite dimensions plus the sprite separation, so I don't think we need to introduce that denominator. I know that makes the brackets completely unnecessary, but apparently my video is a bit overloaded. Oh, no, that's worse. Okay, divide it by 4. Wait, it was... Okay, we'll divide it by 4, see what goes on. Or I could just set it so that the position is at min x and then the size is... I'm a complete idiot. I had a perfectly good x value for the position waiting right there, and I just didn't use it. Sure. In x equals the minus equals sprite dimensions minus sprite separation. X. Let's try these settings. It should reach down a lot more than it should, but than it used to, but okay, that's well, they're centered at the very least, but they're not great. No, the minus equals sprite dims.2f, that's the sprite's position. But for some reason the position, so the sprite dims.x equals there, but that's where it's positioned, so we need to get rid of another one. No, don't think. Oh, I know. It's because the actual, there's a little bit of give on the I'll show you here. Yeah, I was a bit of a dumbass and I put a little buffer here. So what we're doing is that we're putting the targeting thing here, and that, yeah, that's in line with the other one, but it's not the actual thing. So the I'm not going to count pixels. Well, actually I can. We're going to here. 39. We'll call it 40 just to be on the same side. Minus 40 plus 40. Now let's try. Oh, that's gone worse. It's gone awful. Yeah, the mix should be. Oh, I know. It's because I put a minus equals there, minus, that makes a plus. Yeah, so I should put pluses there. Make sure that these brackets there we go, that's fixed. Kinda. The actual targeting needs to be well, first of all, the Y needs to be fixed, and then the actual ordering needs to be fixed. I think what we can do is, as a sort of a hack, we can just have have its Z index is about 50, and yeah, it only affects the drawing order rather than input events. Well, it actually does affect input events because, well, according to what I've tried. But if you just have it as plus 50, then it should show on top of everything. Of course, should and is are two different things entirely. Minimum Y, however, needs to be really. Okay, what if we'd have it as max Y minus min Y? Now, max Y equals min value. Actually, we'll have it as positive and negative infinity, just so it's consistent. The position's fine. The position's fine. The no, I don't want to look at vector 2. Minimum Y, so the topmost bit would be that. Max Y. Oh, so that's why I didn't need the math min, because you go from bottom to top when you're creating what you call them, the actual sprites. Actually, I'll demonstrate when I go to test the next one. Max Y enemies. All the enemies are on the same Y coordinate. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know. It's because the minimum Y and maximum Y are the same thing because there's only one rank. So the min Y is fine. Fine with a little asterisk near it. I just need to decrease minimum Y by however many the sprite's dimensions. Try that. So min Y minus equals sprite dims dot Y. That is going to change the position of the health bars of those in the back row. So I'm gonna, yeah. So if we're minusing half of it instead plus half of it, I think that should put it in the same position. So our maximum Y is fine, but our minimum Y isn't. Plus, oh yeah, I said it does it, but it does it for the bubbers for some reason, and then the watermelons those don't work. Yeah, it gets the bubbers fine, and then the minimum Y is, I mean, this is fine, but then no, the Tories and the watermelons, those are fine, but if I sped this up and if I recreated the groups, does they stay the same? You see, the bubbers are the bubbers are fine, but it's just the other two that aren't. Plus the Katori has a bit of a gap. Okay. So if we're not in the front row, we want to just instead, I don't know, add sprite dims.y. So why are they the same but for... Why is the bubbers the same but the watermelons aren't? See how this works. Make a couple changes. See, these are fine now. The Katori and the watermelon are fine, but the other things aren't. Maybe these square brackets are just too more trouble than they're worth, because... Hang on. Let's say I want to target one of the Katoris in the back, then this square bracket target is just going to overwrite... They not overwrite. They go under the watermelon. They're going to, you know, override the watermelon. Yeah, sorry, be drawn over that. It just doesn't look good. I could probably instead make the things less what's the word? Thick. But that doesn't explain why it's fine with one sprite but not the other. And, you know, I do add sprite dimensions and they are being chosen, so can't be that. Unless there's something that changes. Something that changes with Bubba but not with the watermelons. Okay, how should I do this? Okay, so I think the square brackets might be a bit of a bust. When you're targeting an individual, though, we have this on-target display, which sort of goes like, you know, that. I can do a self-modulate, which makes it go... Yes, so this color rectangle, we do want to be about... Make it a bit thicker. And then I can make it go... Have it flash. And then if the person's being singularly targeted, it'll go between this and this. But if it's not being singularly targeted, then it'll go by... over the same period. This is probably going to be... Well, this sprite animation player is going to handle the deaf things. I don't think... You're not going to be... you're not going to be playing deaf if the other things was the other thing. I'm also going to set the process mode of this to always, because it's the display and not the entity, so that if we do pause the game, the damage numbers show, but damage numbers show, the health bar shows, but everything else doesn't. No, that's not going to work, because that only happens when pause scales. No, I know what it is. I know what to do. So this whole target bracket, whatever, we'll get rid of this. I know the min y and max y, we can get rid of these as well. We do need min y. Yeah. Although I'll keep them just in case I need them, and then if I find a way to, I don't know, clean up the code, I can dedicate a stream to just cleaning up code. That'll be one of the first things to go. So this enemy display has something called targeted, which basically makes this on-targeted overlay visible. Now I'll need a way to... Yes, so at the moment it's get the on-targeted overlay visible. So the get's fine, but I also want it to go ni nor. So oh right, what did I do? Private, I can't even spell correctly. Int targeted. And I'm going to put a little note. 0 equals not targeted. 1 equals targeted. 2 equals in last radius. Sure. Technically not going to have a blast radius, but whatever. So instead of getting no targeted overlay visible, it would be get targeted equals 1. And then public bool squad targeted get targeted equals 2 set targeted equals value to or how it was. No, that's not going to be right, because if we're setting it from source targeted 2 to false, then this will have a value of 2. So we need to find out a way to... I'm going to put 0. That does mean that if it is targeted, if I set squad targeted to false, that would make it not targeted. But I think that should be all right. I just need to be a bit... But then again, careful is not what I've done, as I've demonstrated quite a bit, actually. Not visible equals value, that's correct. So yeah, we're doing the same thing. Okay, fine. We'll do it like that. Let's make another animation. Targeted underscore single. Now we want the on-targeted overlay dot self-modulate, because we don't want to change the color. We want to change the self-modulate, which sort of blends with the color. I'll have it as 1 second for the time being, and then I want it to be. I want it to. Yes, I want to ping pong between. Okay. Value, yes. Okay. 20. No. If it's single, I want it to be pretty fixed, so we'll have it something like 100 and 200. Yeah. 100. Don't make it 255, but instead something like 200. And then we can duplicate this key, even though it's not going to do anything. Yeah. And it's got to be a copy value. There isn't. Add reset values, duplicate. Fine. This, yeah, that's 100. No way to copy. Oh yes, there is copy value. Just clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. So it should, if we make this that, should loop. Where's the bloody loop? Oh, here we go. So it's targeted single. It should be something like that. Cubic. That is, yeah, 0.5. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I want to duplicate it. I targeted squad. And I just want to say, because I've had a crash when doing animations before, we'll halve these. 50 to 100 to 50. The target squad would be a bit, what's the word? Oh, I completely forgot. Before I forget again, I want to take a look at animation play, because there's got to be a way to, yeah, this is our sprite animation player. That's what I want to get at. Play. Load custom blend, custom speed. There's no way to ignore the engine timescale, which kind of sucks. Custom blends and speed times can be set. The from end option only affects when switching to a new animation track. No. The animation player keeps track of the current or last played animation with assigned animation. If this animation is called, it'll be animated next time. Excuse me. Seek to the animation and set blend. Set process callback? No. Animation callback mode process. Oh. No. That's, damn it. No, if I put the timescale as 0, then the things are going to be paused. There's no... Unless I set the animation... I set the engine timescale for... Oh, I don't know. There should be a way to set custom timescales for individual parts of the tree, right? How fast or slow the in-game clock clicks faster than real life when it defaults to 1 point blah 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 blah. This is also value of 0.5 means the game moves at half the regular speed. Then the animations are good. What if instead of actually pause the game, we make the gun run really slow? So something like, I know, 100th speed, and then we can make sure that this have the custom speed to be 1 over the engine speed. Something like that. Okay, fine. Play initialized, that's fine. Don't want to do that. Def placeholder. Custom blend equals -1. Yes. Custom speed is going to be -1.0. What? Oh, yeah. You can't do named parameters, you blithering idiot. I think there's a way to do it in C#, but not really. Custom speed would be 1 divided by engine dot get timescale. Now, in order to cannot convert from double to. Okay, fine. We'll cast it to a float. It's only going to affect the animations rather than the actual engine time, which is fine. Okay, if we go back here, the timescale. Where the timescale again? No, I mean this is animation mixer. It's yeah. Okay. So that means that battle scene test. 0.01. If I make it run at 100th the actual speed, that should make it okay. Engine.timescale on val off val. I can't be asked to actually go into the scene tests and actually change the value of off val, so method to max off val 0.01. Normally you'd put this 0.01f as a constant, say like engine minimum speed, but I can't really be asked. So the enemy display, so yes, this enemy display, which was the sprite animation, which we're going to hear. Play def order 1 over the engine's timescale. And then if we're targeted, then we can is the blooming no, the damage number is a different one. Yeah, this. Damage minus 1.0 1f divided by engine dot. Can I spell? Can I at least spell properly? Again, cast that to a float. Yeah, we just don't want these things to pause in the middle of well, it would look cool, I suppose, if you paused it whilst it. I don't know. We'll have them like that normally, and then if it can't, then you can easily just change it back. Just have one. Just get rid of this bit. Yeah, find anything of dot play. Reject 0 of whatever. Then Actually, that'll be a bit of a way of doing it. And identity display is fine. Play display, yes. So I've gone off topic. I want to find. Oh yes, enemy. So the sprite has a mask, and you can see here the right side of the sprites. That border is it's a lot closer to the actual limit than the left side. So that's what's causing the, well, let's say a bug, but the square brackets to not display correctly. Now there's got to be an on mouse over for the sprite. And I've just completely forgotten what it was. It's input event GUI input. Oh, there's got to be a... No. There's something I made in Sheena's Weavery that took like that same thing. Check if the mouse is over the hex tile. Shit, the mouse is over the hex tile before whatever. What am I doing? Coming up to an hour. Well, not coming up. I'm still a good 8.5 minutes away. So that if the GUI's event is on the sprite, but mouse. Okay, so that passes the damage label. Oh yeah, the damage label needs to ignore all of them. Damage label and health bar, we set our mouse to, yeah, we set them to ignore. That's probably something, I probably ran into the same thing beforehand. And okay, so sprites, we're on there. Now, we need a way to find what the, or maybe trying to get thing under cursor or something like that. Although if that is the case, I'm going to need to make sure that the back row, doesn't draw in front of the other thing. Oh, I don't know. In which case I just need to put the back row up a bit. Or make it so that the... give a sort of little wiggle room. I don't know. Or you could just click on the health bar. Maybe. No. I've forgotten what I'm going to do. Oh. Godot get node under mouse. There's got to be a way of doing it instead of having to implement that on every single thing, every single if you don't mind raycasting and adding 2D collision shapes to your nodes. How do you get a node from a mouse collision? How do you get node 2D under who gets control under mouse? How do I get the mouse pressure relevant? No, that's not it. Detecting what an object a mouse has clicked on. Mouse control camera. Tutorial click to move. Control. Mouse and input coordinates. Check if mouse is in control. No. Determine what object a mouse click on. Get viewport. Get mouse position to grab the things. And then create a target mouse camera. Input spend mouse motion. How do we tell the others? Oh. If you use input event mouse motion to draw lines, consider implementing present line algorithm too as well to avoid visible gaps in line. Enemy display, Where do I scale them? It's in position enemies, right? Yes. So I scale I scale the enemies down. If there's more than one, if there's more than three, we yes, yeah. Basically gives the impression of them being a bit further back according to the viewer. So enemies rank starts. So this will be the enemy display, which is the actual node of itself. Which means that all I really need to do is put in a collision shape 2D with the exact same dimensions as the sprite. But the sprite dimensions get... The sprite is the enemy 0, which is the enemy display. But this has... Sprite dimensions is return the sprite.dimensions of the actual sprite. So there needs to be a way to make if we can have a collision shape 2D that collision shape 2D that's sort of, or an area 2D or something like that that lets us so yeah, a collision shape 2D that stays with the same dimensions of the sprite. Which means that if the sprite gets changed, there's got to be a way to change the sprite. Sprite texture, here we go. But the texture, no, I've got it completely wrong. This is the sprite texture will be the texture 2D, but the enemy sprite would be this. It's a separate class, which is the texture rect, but all it needs to do is it scales it. Well, it should scale it to a target height of whatever, but in reality, that's not the case. All you can do, you can just screw around the, yeah. This has been set to ignore size. Yeah, ignore size. Like keep aspect centered. That should. Up. Yeah, that actually might be better. This is 862 by 800. And yeah, that was causing it to stretch a bit, but whatever. In that case, because we know this size is always going to be 128, despite the... Yeah, this enemy sprite class just doesn't do anything. Yeah, nothing's been set, nothing's been that, so I can just get rid of it. Be quite honest, actually, do just that. But the thing is, if we have an enemy sprite here, the sprite texture, just rename this to a texture rect, which, wait, the sprite, hang on, I've been screwed. Dimensions is just, size multiplied by scale. Okay, that's, I'll put the enemy sprite on there just if only for that helper method. Can I? Yeah, I can undo the detachment of a script, that's fine. So the enemy squad display, fine. The squad targeted display should always be hidden. And then if it's not hidden, I can just delete it. And don't save that scene, save all scene. There we go. Now, Sprite animation. Dot play. I want to call them targeted single minus 1.0 and yeah, 1 over engine dot timescale. I don't want it to stop because if it's in the middle of a death animation, that'll just stop the death animation as well. But no. If it's... Oh wait, no, I've set the death animation to play anyways. So you'd need to... What? Yeah. You need to get it and then you need to instantly click really quickly onto there and then onto before the animation stops. Oh well, if someone can do it, have it as sort of an Easter egg, I don't know. Right. Oh, I forget. Targeted equals value 1, 0. Now back to our enemy display. Enemy sprite? No. On targeted? No. Change the sprite to Bubba, like directly. See what happens. Nothing happens. That's odd. Okay. So enemy display would be sprite texture, blah 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 blah. Sprite dimensions will be fine, blah 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 blah. So we know that this size is going to remain constant, at least according to scale. So what we can do is... Hang on. Is it a collision shape or is it an area? That we just want to get mouse over, so I'm guessing an area? Collect other collision object 2Ds, entering or exiting it. A region of 2D space defined by one or multiple collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D nodes in text, blah 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 blah. Can locally alter override physics, blah blah blah, don't care. Signals area entered, area shape entered, area body shape, body shape. So it will probably have to be a collision 2D, right? Yes, here we go. Mouse enter, mouse exit. That's what I want. Go back to Godot. Collision polygon 2D. Collision shape 2D or collision polygon? There, no, that's not going to work. Do that and only serves to provide a collision shape. Please only use it as a child of area 2D, static body 2D, rigid body 2D, character body 2D to give them a shape. A shape must be provided. I just need a rectangle that has the exact same dimensions as this. Size would be 128 by 128. And the transform position 0. Okay, We screw around with the scale. Yeah. Well, the other thing is that if we do scale it, the damage number will be scaled as well. But I don't think, the actual rank scale is only going to be like, what, 0.98 or something. So I don't, it'll be noticeable, but not so much as to actually, make things unreadable. Well, it does give a sort of, the actual damage number is actually coming out of the sprite. Like in Kill la Kill, you see the letters show to that names, and those that, what do you call it, that caption letters or whatever you call it, those are actually part of the game world. You see what's her name, Nui, one of the main villains, sort of playing around with it. What am I talking about? I don't want that. I'm just thinking to a collision object, only use it as a child of an area 2D2. Okay. Collision object 2D. Oh, it's collision object 2D that has the mouse sensor. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Right, dumbass. Collision. Polygon 2D, collision. Shape 2D, collision. Object. What? Hang on, this is a collision shape, which is inherited by area 2D. But the I'm an idiot. The collision object 2D is a there we go. And then the mouse centered on here instead of in there. Whew. But the area 2D, it's a region of 2D space, blah blah blah. It detects it, but it doesn't actually block them. This isn't going to be a physics thing. We're only using this for mouse. So just call this mouse entry. No. Mouse detect. Mouse over. Detect. We'll call it that. And then the mouse entered and exited would be if we're in targeting line mode, then set targeting accordingly. Anytime when the mouse pointer did the object shape, so move from one shape to another. Enters any of the object shape. Oh, okay. Input. Pickable to be true, yes. The visibility layer, ordering layer, yes. Gravity disabled. Audio bus disabled. Linear damp disabled. Yep. Disable mode. Make it static. Or just remove it. Pickable collision layers are fine. Sure. We will, however, no. Where's the mouse enter? No, that's in collision object. This is what I want, but I need to get its Z position or the ordering. Basically, if we mouse enter 1, we want to make it okay. If no, in that case, you'll probably want to keep a sort of list of objects underneath the mouse, and then target the one that has the highest Z index, which is underneath canvas item. Here we go. Yeah, this. We don't need to. No. No, we do need we would want the Z index, but yeah, I'll have this as 5, and then is more collision shapes? No. Visible navigation, visible avoidance, developed by canvas item redraws. Oh, this is an area, not a collision shape. Actually, yes, this is a collision shape. Oh. Okay. What's this one-way collision thing? Only detects collision on once. Oh. No, I don't want that. We'll have this as completely transparent. Yeah. It doesn't show up in game, I think. So I think my main worry now is making sure that we can target everybody and that there's no proper overlap. I might need to make the back row go up a bit. I don't know. Maybe have a key that makes all the front row invisible, saying that if you want to, specifically target the back row, something like that, and have that tooltip only show if the thing we want is to actually target the back row, or yeah, target. Right. I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna take a quick break for the water. I'll be right back. Slightly. Okay. Yeah. I'm murmuring very quietly onto here. Sorry, I'm just looking around with my microphone settings. Yeah, if I'm okay. So it looks like that if I'm talking directly to the screen, my microphone doesn't pick it up. But if I turn it the other way, it doesn't pick it up, or just picks it up choppy. So don't look to my side when speaking. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, I'm going to take a break now. Be right back. Okay. Let's test this. See if it works properly. Don't think it will, because I haven't cooked up anything. Yeah. Oh dear. Display should have signals from mouse on mouse enter and on mouse exit. Just for encapsulation purposes, which I discussed in the previous stream. Actually, don't need to hook them up. I can just hook them up in code. So mouse over detection dot mouse entered plus sports. Just relay these signals. Okay. That's on the enemy display. Or I'll see test. This is gonna have to. I can just do it in targeting line, can't I? Then I'd have to hook up to Hmm. Right. Hmm. I'm going to need to add similar targeting things to the the party as well. Okay. Let's make another scene. No. No, I will need to make another scene. Bit. However, these are fine, but there should be a script on here that registers it with this targeting object. Targeter? No. A entity targeter. Okay, let's make a new scene. It's just going to be a node. Yeah, node. Got a script called entity targeter and entity targets, maybe. Sure. Could be the UI. Probably will in battle. Well, not necessarily in battle, but mostly in battle. Yes. And this one's going to have the list of entity targets on the thing. So on this the enemy display, this we're going to put as its own scene. Entity target .tson. Call this entity that. Add a script called entity target. And when it's ready, private static entity targeter. And then instead of the enemy displays having the mouse entered and exited, we put these on targets. Yes. So if we get rid of those, and then on the ready, we get rid of these, stick them here. Actually, we don't need these because we have a mouse entered onto here. This entity, how are we going to get at the target? How are we going to get the entity though? That's why it wasn't. That's why the autocomplete wasn't working. If targeter is equal to null, then targeter equals get node entity targeter. Maybe target manager? I don't know. Also, don't know why I put a underscore at the end because it's not a member of the actual scene itself. We'll just call it that. No. Eligible targets? Moused over targets? Eligible targets. Yes. Public entity target. Current target will be eligible targets there. Dot order by descending x dot z index. Yes. Actually, we don't want to do that. No, we do want to do it, but in a bit more of an robust way. Ah, fuck's sake. There we go. If eligible targets dot count is equal to 0, then return null. Else return I don't think we need to do this entity thing here. I'll probably get rid of it. Eligible targets dot add target. Should probably use a set. But like I said, this probably isn't going to cause a bottleneck. If the targeting is really slow for some reason, then yeah, we'll check it, but I don't foresee that being the case. Okay. So that happens and that goes in under the hood and blah, 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 blah. Therefore, we don't need these for now. Yes. Target. Therefore, we do need to, on the enemy display, we need to private entity targeter. Then on yes, targeter equals get node of type entity targeter. Entity target. I've used the wrong. I thought it'd come back to bite me, just not so soon. So and then it's got to be. Where's this set from enemy data? Data.sprite. Oh yes. No? No, there's no way to link it to the entity. except by enemy squad number, enemy index. Let's. Right, so that hooks them up at the very beginning. Okay, we can do that. So if the instance is lowercase I instance is null, then instance equals get node of type targeter. something that I did in combat. What did I do with that? Combat. Scene tree engine.get main loop.get node. And we we need to do the same on the player's side. Oh. No, this is okay. I'll just break a few things. Yes. This needs a bit more. Yeah, this needs to be a bit more robust. If it's not our problem. Yeah, we'll put that back in. Sure. Okay, so we talk about active state change equals all that. Hmm. Right. I just realized that they're targeting helper. Target entity, yes, so then that open. AL entity targeter, these on here. Instance if it's not already, then get the thing router, don't, and then this gets put in, this gets automatically what's the word? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Scenes. AL underscore TT. I should call the combat AL combat for auto load, but for some reason just want to rename them. Now keep the AL as that. Okay. Yeah, just named this scene wrong. Which means that I've named this scene wrong, and this scene wrong, and this scene wrong, and this scene wrong, and this scene wrong, but I'm just too jaded to go back and change it. It's just a capitalization mistake. Project settings, I want to add the thing to an auto load. Capital. Have an underscore there as well. The entity target. Fine. Save that. I guess he's all these blah 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 blah. Oh. Right. Now I need to add the same to the party UI. Not the party UI, the party UI item. this. Here, no. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because I put this as a scene, I can't be able. I can't guess at the actual collision shape 2D underneath it. Like I said, I don't want to make editable children's thing if I can help it. So, yeah. Hang on. So, I'm going to make this a tool. Then, if not engine dot is editor hint. So if we're not in the editor and we're ready, we'll get this. Yeah, target's just not been set yet. On mouse center and non mouse X, yeah. Get rid of all these. Do these persist though if... Oh yeah, that is a shout. If the thing is, if I put these on, I don't know when I stop playing if these are going to stay on or not. So I'm just going to put an, yeah, put a basic sanity check there. Now, for the whole reason that I put this thing in the first place. Public vector 2 size get will be get node collision shape 2D. Call it. If I open up the scene, it should show me. It's just called collision shape 2D. That doesn't have a size though. Dot shape. Dot. Oh, this is going to get that I'm doing the resource bar. That's what I want to know. There's a way I hacked around it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go it like that. Build the product. Come on. Right, so the size of this is 266 by 150. Ah. Yep. That sort of thing. Oh. Yeah, this is it. No, don't make local access unique. Fine. Probably should make a whatchamacallit, a code template for this sort of thing. System.reflection, that's what I want. Okay, there's another eye in collision. I have it right here. I could have just copy pasted that instead. No. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh, fuck me dead. Why? Yeah. Really do not care. The thing itself wants to chuck me over, then it's 266 by 150. It always has been. There's not much we can do about this corner, but yeah. 133 by 75. Correct. Now we can finally test this entity targeter. Genie.print. Um, exited. There we go. Oh. Huh? Hang on. Are you fucking Oh, fuck me dead. Ah. Alright, fine. I'm guessing we're calling in editable children because... Alright. Because Godot just cannot play ball correctly. No, apparently if you set the entities to 1, it just changed it for all of them because reasons. Or it might be because I'm changing this and it changes it as a scene rather than the thing. In which case, there should be a way to have... No, I'd have to make it local. Which is not the best. Oh well, clean shape 2D. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you really fucking... Okay, fine. Unique. 266 by 150. There's got to be a way to make unique. Is that... Hang on, rectangle shape 2D. What does that inherit from? Yes, I know I'm on caps lock. That's a size. But it's a resource. There's got to be a way to make it unique then. Set up local to scene, is that it? No. Customize the new duplicate resource created from backscene.instantiate of the edge. Oh! So what I could do is, instead of having this normally, I could just set a have a clinch up 2D, maybe? Get local scene, set up local to scene. Call setup local to scene. If resource local to scene is set to true, this it's automatically created from whatever. Resource path, no. Resource name, no. Setup to local scene. This is only emitted when the resource is created, changed. Resources. Local to... Oh. Alright. Whatever, we have ourselves a thing that fits. This is also... Yeah, bolt. Go to about scene test and everything. Now, finally, we can actually start testing. Right. There's no mouse entered thing being fired. Have I hooked them up properly? On target enter equals blah 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 blah, and target has that. Mouse enter equals on mouse enter if it's enter to hit, which if it's not the editor, then target on target exit, then it should print, but it doesn't. Why is that? Just not accepting. Remote and party, whatever, blah blah. Regis. Center focus. No. Character ID multiple party character ID equals 0. What? Or it's no, I don't know. It's set. Probably it was 0 and then it got set to 1. Entity target is visible, yes. It's clickable on then. Oh. I just launched this enemy scene here. The mouse isn't showing. There's no mouse enter. There's no mouse. Positions fine, scales. Yeah, it's the correct size. It's not disabled. It's not a debug. And the entity target is a script. And yes, the right. Let's try. That. Okay, so they've been put into there. So now if we put the things on normally. Nope. Ah. Area 2D mouse. Entered. Your Google containers might be instead of the input open everyone make sure this mouse is set to ignore area 2D is only affected by physical objects. Well, that's a fucking lie. Make sure the mouse filter is set to ignore. Thanks, I did the. So it takes GUI input and then the. I'm only interested in the entity target. This should probably be handled. Same with the. But then. It's the button. The button would be. Or. This is a massive hack. But it might just work. We'll disable. Oh, I can't disconnect. Even if I make local? Okay, I am getting the messages, but I'm also getting a chunk of errors. On target sensor, blah 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 blah. Oh yes, because I haven't initialized the entity. That's fine. This. Oh. Oh yes, because I've only set the thing to mouse enter. Right. If we open the battle scene again, it should. This. Resexted, excellent, exited. No bubbas though. Bubba and watermelon are not happening. Which leads me to believe that this still isn't going to work. I think I know what's going on. Yeah, it's like these are... display. No. Nope, still nothing. Okay. I think what we can do is actually do a bit of a radical change. Instead of an area 2D, this is going to be a button. Not any kind of button, oh no. This is fine. Size will be fine. Mouse sensitive and mouse exited are controls. Right. Now I'm going to change this to a button, which means we can chuck this glint shape 2D in the bin. Also in here, get rid of shape. Get rid of all these. And yeah, that's a very simple class actually. Then overrides all of the I think I have a theme that says that's an empty button. Ah, well. Okay. I don't care about the Z index of the control. Right. Then I can now I get rid of these still. But then because they're the yeah. This should also wouldn't this be no, our identity displays and enemy entity displays are different. They inherit from different classes, so this is the on mouse. So we can what we can do is get on mouse. There you go, we can then on here do we input yeah like that. So that prevents us from mixing. Why didn't I just make this a button in the beginning? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So that's that on the display now. On the enemies display, we have that on here, have that here. Yeah. By one follower immediately dipped. Fair enough. this, and it needs to catch a mouse. Right. I think it's going to be okay, and then yeah, if we have all these entity targets, there'll be scripts, and then yeah, okay. Now let's try it now that I've ripped out a lot of the screwery around with the whatchamacallums. No. Oh, still get nothing. This is ignored. Yes. It's gotta be something I'm missing. This ignored. This house ignore. Squad health bars. It can't be this. I might as well ignore them anyway. All these are ignored. So this. Make this on top. Now. Still nothing. Still absolutely nothing is happening. On mouse center, on mouse. Yes. But we're getting nothing. I forgot to set the blooming. Yeah, this might be why. This might be why. It's not doing anything. In that case, I'm just going to set it to, yeah, child with sprite. Good. That was just dumb. That was just absolutely ridiculously stupid of me. I can only apologize. Why is there a bubba there? Fuck's sake, what now? Node not found, entity targeted related to blah 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 blah. Yep, that might help. I cannot be asked to work out the actual node path. Here we go. Yes, they're all entered and exited and what have you. And okay, that's good. Right. These, enemy display, allied entities. I might need to do a bit of refactoring. Make these enemy displays and entity displays actually have them inherit from the same whatchamacallem. Have them inherit from the same class. Because yeah, you've got current health here. You've also got... Okay, no, not current health, but... Yeah, you've got the health bars. On health, on energy. So... Yes. So... These health bars are invisible, but their values are reflected in the squad display. Okay. Right. So this target helper should probably go into this the entity display super. There's a quick refactoring. Wait, hang on. Come on, in your own time. No. Up. Right. Do have health and energy bar. Same on this end. Health bar. We have a health bar, so we can encapsulate field health. No. How'd you do this? Visual studio. Sure, you can just do quick refactoring in BS. Just oh no, I'm getting confused with someone else. No, it was Eclipse in Java that does the refactoring for you because only Java, whereas Visual Studio is a lot more than just Java. Okay. So it looks like I'm just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, so this enemy here, wait, come on. This... Oh. But the controller does have a mouse entered. Controls visible area. I'm guessing that means it and all of its children. So I'm going to probably make it so it's maybe right. How am I going to do this? So I'm going to make an allied entity display and enemy entity display. Those are going to inherit from entity display. And then I'm just going to have to go into each code and see which ones are normal, because the health bar is going to be the same. The sprite. No. The sprite's going to be handled way differently. Plus, yeah. But the actual clicking on it, those are going to be the same. If you click on the... No, wait. No way to get everything under the cursor. Just at the current moment, this mouse entered, mouse exit, that's only the case if, yeah, that is not occluded behind other controls or windows. Because I think you can. No, I don't want to add paste notes. I want to get, look, if I click this, it tells you everything that's under the, tells you everything that's underneath the whatchamacallit, the thing. So the entity target button containing the USF bar, instead of the health bar here you get the energy bar, and this has all your whatever. Show list of, what is this tool's name? I want something to do exactly what that tool's name is, but you can't. Because if there's oh, yeah, if there's two different whatchamacallits, oh, I don't know. Well, in that case, you can just have one entity clicker on the other thing and the other one on the squad's health bar, right? I still want to do the get all controls under cursor. Control, how do I get the node this? Oh, these are all the same though. You have to do this crappy raycasting or whatever. Get view, oh, here we go. If node get global rect dot has point, oh. And that's going to iterate over everything. Well, I suppose that's probably the only way we can do it. That's probably how this tool does it. Iterates over everything here, but the thing is, there's going to be so many nodes in the. I mean, there's so. Oh, come on, switch scenes, you wazzock. There's so many nodes here, and it doesn't look like it because, you know, a lot of these are scenes, but. Or it could just say if node inherits like some iClickable. Could do that. I don't know. External window from one. No, that's just bog standard C#. And this is bog standard C# and all. Oh, no. C# Windows forms, so yeah, not a control. This super old. If node.get global rect has point. That's still a thing in Godot 4. The thing is, with all these old things, it's like there's no. It's all the other stuff is super old, and you know you just don't know. Godot 4 changed a lot of things, so you have to, you know, double check you can actually do something again. Like this is get global rect. Where would that be? REC rect. Yeah, you've got color rects, you've got all this Yeah, it's just directed directly. Canvas item. How about this? Yeah, it doesn't help that there's so many. Oh, here we go. Get viewport wrecked. Is it? I'm guessing that would be it. And get it relative to the viewport as opposed to relative to the world, which doesn't bother us because, yeah, the viewport and the world are the same thing because this is all user interface stuff. Wrecked. Oh. Following field was converted to a property with a slightly different name. End is end. Get area is area. Rectangle is the same thing. Okay. I suppose you could call that notable. I don't know. Okay. Has point. And then if this point does have the mouse cursor. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to do it. Okay. And then I don't think we need to iterate over all nodes. We just need to iterate over... actually, no, we just need to check if the party's had it and then iterate over the party. Because that'll just be one more check. And the only way that's going to be... That's the only way that's going to be slower is if we click on Flayon. But then again, that's only going to be one iteration slower. And yeah, it's just barely an inconvenience. Or something like this, we're going to have to iterate over a lot of enemy. Or I could just... No, we just need to iterate over the enemy squads that are active. Like the ones that are actually visible. So yeah, the whole get everything onto the... Get everything... Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to do it. But then I'm going to need to mark them as a sort of clickable entity target, something like that, which brings us full circle to that entity target class. Let's try it. Okay. So, enemy display, come on. Right, this entity target we're going to disable by being. Because I'm not entirely sure it's necessary. This. Oh, we can't. Okay, we'll just comment out the targeter, whatever, and then if we can, then we can just target, and then. But then going to We're gonna need to iterate over everything that's so this enemy party display and player party display. You see, they don't even inherit from the same class. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right. These are fine. Okay. Public. No, it's going to be a way to. What about the enemies, though? What about the enemies? Yeah, you can see there's going to be here where the enemy party is going to be having the same. The enemy party and the players party are going to overlap, which means enemy party display should not be a full rectangle. We shrink it, then oh, that's not going to help. Well, no, that just squishes the two together. Oh, that did, what? Oh. No, because we need a way that's, but oh, I don't know. Back. Thing is, these are all controls and not containers, which is, you know, deliberate. I'm going to take a quick break because I need to put the tea, feed the cat. Yep. Put the tea on, feed the cat, blah, blah, blah. Okay. About 5. Yeah, I'll be about 5 minutes. Okay, I've had a think over that break. I'm most likely going to iterate over the whole, all the displays after all. So in here, all displays, I want everyone to be included. So it'll be something like new identity display, guest, mem, oops, member display, that dot union with party member displays dot to array. So that's it on the player side, which is the easy part. The slightly more difficult part is this, because we need to iterate over squads, and we need to iterate over squads and then individual enemies, and it might be that most enemies aren't going to be displayed, active, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, okay. Active squads, squad width, let's say squad width. Okay. Gonna be an all active squads, right? Oh. Oh, yeah, of course it's an integer, that's why. Public n public enemy display get all displayed enemies. These. Oh. Okay, apparently I can just... I really can't be asked to convert them to arrays, so I'm just going to make them IEnumerables. Plus, don't really need to I don't need to convert them to arrays here because I'll be converting them to an array at the end of this. Squads equals front row active squads dot union with back row active squads. Bar output was a new list of enemy displays, yes. reach var s in squads. Do all this rubbish. Output equals output dot union with s dot all displayed enemies. Turn dot to array. Yep. Turn enemies dot where this is a hack, and it's also going to get stuff that has the where their death animation is playing. I'll write that down. Check if death animation play. Yep. Okay. I just want to make sure that show enemies. If enemies null equals those, yeah, enemies hide. So yeah, we can. It will work at least in the short term. Cannot implicitly convert type into. Oh, it's this thing again. Oh no. Sorry, I did Discord. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, Godot just doing more rendering crap. Yeah, that's Godot. Seems to be a lot of the people working on the actual engine are working on the actual engine parts. The rendering update, not the user experience of the editor, which is not great. But you know, if there are no game developers using it, then it's not going to improve. And the best thing to do is get more people using Godot in an actual this context, game development. And the more people that do that, the more people that can complain about this god-awful UI system or the just bugs everywhere. I would like to get into actually developing the engine, maybe on stream. Sure. Radio. Get all displayed enemies, that's what, yeah. Okay, so we don't need to continuously update the players, but the enemies we do, because enemies do die. They die. They're because I'll show you. If a player dies, their UI thing still shows. But if an enemy dies, it's just they're gone. And then if I have one enemy's given a resurrection spell, they'll probably just create a new enemy from scratch. Right. So this is probably going to go in battle scene test again. Yeah, I think that this is going to be retooled into a sort of what is it, a view model? No, not a view model, a view component equivalent of combat. Let's see here. We get references to the enemy part display, but I think we need to store them. I think we do. I don't think that there's going to be more than one, so I could make them auto loads, but I don't think we need to do that at the time being. Or I could probably just have the auto load as a battle scene and then show and hide the enemy party as and when needed. Sure. Okay. So our private on spawn button, on speed button, on targeting line, on heal button, on no. Player party display and enemy party display. Anyone could tell you that. Right. So where do I... I probably could have just done a find and replace, but... Okay, so that's ready, and then on the spawn button crest we get the... Not that, it's this. Yeah, that's just... I don't know why I did that. Enemy parties bullets. Oops. And delete that. Targeting line only needs to update what enemies are active every time it's been that. So the targeting line this is the thing, on the active state change, then this applies that. But we have a targeting line anyway, so targeting line dot layer actually no, I'll put it here. Targeting line dot player party displays equals player party dot all displays. Yes. We create a property there. And of course it... Yep. Targeting line dot enemy party displays equals enemy party dot get all displayed enemies. I know this and this is supposed to do the same thing, and I really do want the actual player and enemy parties to inherit a common subclass, but not subclass, parent class. But I just want to get a playable version out, and then once the release stream, you're going to let's tidy stuff up. Tidy stuff up in preparation for the next update. Get internal set, those are fine. Activate is fine. Input on there, and if it's input mouse motion, then okay. So we just add it onto the end of here. Bar player display in player party displays. Player display dot get rect global rect. Slight bit of that refactoring. If private list of no, the player displays are always going to be not overlapping at all, so I can just do no. party displays, yes. If our enemy display, we can copy paste all this. Come on. And this is not the most efficient way of doing things, but like I've said, I just want the thing to work, and then we work on optimization or bug fixing. Well, preferably both. Yes, okay. Right, I'm going to put a nesting into here. Yonder dev, each your heart. No, I'm just kidding. 1 or 2 nested if statements are fine. If it goes if, then out. Piss off. Yeah. So if you do stuff like, I don't know, if, else 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 if, yeah, you've got a problem. Same with this thing. If I wasn't going to add this, and type correctly, input event mouse button. Hold on. string. Never remember to do it the first time. No. R find? R find in? R replace? Oh. R. Oh. In that? Oh, why are you like this, Visual Studio? That is how you do it, right? It would be what? Yeah, I'm not going mad. Or am I? You can't replace by rejects in a simple... Can you? No. These rejects got a place, yeah. Okay. Not completely. Oh, we go regex. Yeah. Oh, Godot has a regex. Bub? No. Go on. Oh. You can search, but you can't replace. Can you? Nope. Sub, that's what you want, yes. Okay. I'm not going completely nuts. No, not a string that's there. Okay. Yeah, I've been tripping over myself quite a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This thing for its pieces. Maybe check if it's a valid target or something like that. I've got to work check if the thing's actually hit or not before we can act. First of all, fuck's sake, what's this? Okay, node not found. Root AL entity target type. Root. Oh, what the f... Stuff. Stuff. I could have sworn I put the thing in. Fine. Okay, so that's the wrong spelling. Okay, now let's try. Right, the entity targets aren't doing anything, which is good. Right. That will do. Heal everybody. Oh. The burger's blowing up. No reference exception, not with what is space of global rect hat. Enemy party displays. Yeah, that's been initialized and that's been, but for some reason. Oh, I know. Where's the yes? This is null. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Return guest member display equals null. Okay, there we go. That's your fix. Why is it printing nothing? Okay, yeah. Oh, I know. So the enemy entities are not being picked up. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. Okay, that's screwed everything up. Yes. What if? No, get wrecked is not going to be... Wait, has point. Virtual method returns wherever the given point is inside this control. Oh. Oh. I think that is it. Return. In which case it would be... We've got an entity targeter and then... No, not this. Targeting... Not the enemy display. If... Oh. Vector 2, Vector 2.0. Huh? Hang on. The pop-up that was it? Yeah, the pop-up that went off screen, so I'm gonna have to check the actual docs. Has point. Yes. If not overridden, default behavior is checking if the point is within the control correct. If you want to check if the point is inside the control, you can use Vector 2, Vector 0, size, has point. Okay. If I just do this, that should fix it. Emphasis on should. Yeah. Need some sort of way to override container and then put that. Why is this? Why are the enemies so close now? Okay, and it still doesn't work because. Oh, yes. I was supposed to move this up a bit because... There we go. Right. I've got to check on the tea. I'll be right back. Yeah, Matisse more than a bit ready. Hmm. Um. If this thing isn't being triggered, then yeah, I'm just completely at a loss. No, it's not. It's not showing. For some reason, the has point working. I'm gonna have a stab at it after the stream, but for now, I got it. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. Ta-ta for now.